and welcome to 1 year in of the Quarantine Backpacker. I'm Cal Barnes, and this is how you kayak. I'm here in front of my beautiful kayak here today, and I'm going to teach you a few things about this beautiful boat. First things first, you're going to need a paddle. This is not a paddle. This is also not a paddle. This also is not a paddle. This here is a paddle, and you put it together by putting the two sides button out in the right direction by clipping them together, like so. And here you have your full paddle, which is used by putting your your shoulders, and your hands at the same distance apart from each other. That's our paddle here today, folks. So you might be asking, what's next? How do I get to kayak? Well, you're gonna need a variety of things, like a first aid kit, matches, maybe a bail bucket, as well as, depending on where you're going, a variety of other things like a GPS. Maybe you're gonna need a map, and you're also gonna need probably some sunscreen. So what are some things about our kayak that we have here today? Well, the kayak has two sides, and we call these sides starboard and port. And so we know port is left, because port has 4 letters, and so does left. And then we know starboard is starboard, because it's the other one. How might you get in your kayak? Well, this depends on the location you're docking it. And so today, I'm here in the grass. We're gonna be moving towards the lake later on. But for now, you're gonna need to do 2 things. And that's, first, move the seat all the way up if it's able to go down. Some kayaks have seats that are already up. This one, you need to move it up yourself. Then you're gonna need to get in the kayak. Those 2 easy steps will get you into your kayak today. Okay, so next, you're gonna need your life jacket before you get into your boat. And what is a life jacket? Well, it's a rig of bamboo, if you know the Princess Pat Camp song. But it's also, is this a life jacket? No. How about this? Also no. This? Well, yes, but this is nowhere near my size. So it's also a no. This here is my life jacket. I know it's my life jacket because it's my size, which you can tell by putting on the life jacket, and it will buckle up. So this one doesn't have a zipper, it has 3 buckles, which you're able to put on yourself, like so. And then you'll be able to tighten the buckles, and you'll know that it's your size if it doesn't go over your head when you're pulling up on it. So this is my size life jacket, this is my kayak, and my paddle's somewhere over there. But we're about ready to get in the water. Alright, so we're not just at the river yet, but in order to get it there, we're gonna need to put this bad boy onto this bad boy. Any car that has roof racks, such as this, or that, will be able to carry our kayak to the water. Alright, so I'm going to put these foam pads down on the roof racks in order to protect the roof racks from the kayak rubbing off of it. So they just go on the opposite side of the wind, so they're going to go, there's a slit in it, and they're going to go facing the rear of the car, like so. Then I can put my kayak right on top. For this next part, you might need a friend, and so I've recruited my father here. We're gonna lift it up onto the car. Right on! Alright, so for our next part, we're going to need our ratchet straps here. So this part allows us to attach this part and the kayak to the roof. You want to make sure your ratchet straps are nice and tight in order to make sure your kayak doesn't fall off. So you're going to want to tighten them as much as you possibly can, just by going like so. Dangling rope isn't great for your car or for the people around you. You might hit people that are oncoming. So you want to make sure that you tie them up and have them attached securely, so your kayak and the rope don't get caught in any doors or anything that could be harmful to other people or things around you when you're driving. Once you're all tied up, you're good to go.
No, not that. Oh.
We're off! We made it to the river. It's time to unload the boat. All right, now we're moving our boat off and down to the river. Okay, so we made it to the river. I'm getting ready to put my boat in the water. When I do this, I want to make sure that it's not falling off cliffs into the river. The mud is super slippery, especially around this river area. So be careful about the terrain that you're choosing when you're loading your boat into the water, or you might end up with a sticky situation. When you're loading in your boat, you want to choose an area that if you're doing it solo, you can make sure that you're not going to lose your boat entirely. So choosing a shoreline where you're able to get in while keeping your paddle into the side of the water to keep your boat stabilized while you're entering it is a perfect situation. All right, try not to rock your boat as you're entering. Right on. All right, I made it into my kayak. I'm going to show you a few things. So, when you're paddling, again, you're going to put shoulder length apart. Now, in order to paddle, there are two main paddles, a forward and a reverse stroke. So you're forward, you're going to dip your paddle in the front, and you're going to move towards like so. Then your reverse is the opposite of that. So you're gonna dip your paddle in the back and you're gonna go Superman all the way back. Now, you might be asking yourself, what are some other paddles I might be able to do? Well, if you've ever gone canoeing before, you know there's such thing as the sea stroke. The sea stroke is able to turn you around. It's just a larger, more versatile, and it's just a larger sea motion. So kayaks work similarly, except they have dual sides. So in order to turn yourself around, you're going to go on the opposite side of where you want to go, and same vice versa. Let's do some kayaking. Wow, look at me go. I'm about to go over some rapids right now. Whoosh, whoosh, water noises, whoa. Yeah, we're doing it, kayaking. Whoa. This is a great time. We're here. I might need to get my bail bucket out here in a second. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Ha ha ha. This is so much fun. Radical, dude. Yeah, kayaking. Whoosh, big wave. Big 10, Flipperinski. Awesome tricks. Kerplunk, whoa. All right, so when you're ready to bring your kayak back to the shore, I tend to just go full force into the side of the banks, but that's not what you want to do. You want to make sure you're coming in nice and smooth. In order to make sure you don't lose your Crocs, because we all know Crocs are the most versatile, best shoe to do this in, you're going to put your adventure strap on in case you lose them in the mud. Just initiate that bad boy there and slip it on your foot. We're getting up onto the shore. That might have been a mistake. All right, and we're getting out of our kayak now in a really elegant way. See those adventure straps earlier. Great job kayaking today, guys. Great work. Great time. We're here. I might need to get my pail bucket out here in a second. Whoa. Let's bail it out. Whoa. Great rapids, everybody. Some great kayaking today and some great tricks. We've done a great job.
Oh, that was too. You like it? It
I
makes warmer
appreciate
than
it
the last
though.
one.
The warm one at the end.
Yes.
It's just really chocolate bucket.